What is going on, guys? Rewinds here. So in today's video, I'm bringing you guys the full spoilers for Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 82. And we're going to be looking at all of this together. I haven't even glanced at this yet, but it seems like this summary has 3 parts. Shout out to DBS Hype for the translations and DBS Chronicles as well. So let's have a look. I'm going to react as I go. So, summary Part 1. So, to start off Part 1, in order to protect Monaito, who has the ability to heal others, Goku teleports Gas away from planet Serial using instantaneous movements. He teleports to a nearby planet where Galactic Patrol members are running a maintenance of their satellite networks. Gas and Goku exchange a few blows there. Then, Goku teleports to another planet where we see the referee and singer from Universe 7 versus Universe 6's tournament. So, some familiar faces there. The battle continues between these two. Goku then teleports to Monaka's planet, and Gas, who followed him there, becomes unable to move for a while after Monaka pours down cement on him. And we did see this in the draft, so this is a funny moment. So there seems like there's going to be a solid bit of comedy for the action this month, which I think is a nice breath of fresh air. So cool stuff there. Goku tells Gas to wash himself from the river in the water nearby, and that they can continue their fight after that. Gas attacks on Goku, but Goku teleports to the Galactic King's bathroom. Gas falls into his bathtub, and Goku makes fun of him. See, it just sounds like the comedy is going to continue, and I'm here all for it. I definitely think it's a nice addition to the fights that we haven't really seen too much in recent arcs. So, definitely a nice change. At Planet Serial, we see Monaito healing Granola while the heaters are wondering what Goku is up to. Vegeta realizes that Goku is teleporting from planets to planets only to buy some more time, which, I'm sure most of us predicted that he's just stalling. Alec asks Oil to locate Gas using the location data from the communicator. On the next page, we see Goku and Gas fight inside the Galactic Prison, where we can see some of Moro's men in the cells watching their fight. Moro's minions take some time, but finally recognize the little Gas from the Heaters group. They offer Gas help to defeat Goku if he releases all of them, but Gas denies help from Sagambo's men. I also like this reference to the previous arc, so that is some cool stuff too. So far this chapter, I'm sure we're only about 10 pages in, but sounding really promising. Nice, little cameos from a lot of familiar faces, and I like that the whole landscape is being changed up and it's a teleportation battle. I think that's kind of cool. So Sagambo's men start making fun of how Gas pissed his pants when he had first met them. Oh, that's funny. No way. Gas tells them that never happened, but they continue to make fun of him. "Big brother, help me, I'm scared," is what Gas said when he met them, according to Sagambo's man, the bear who fought Krillin. Goku too joins them and asks Gas, "Oh really, is that true, Gas?" So there's classic Goku poking some fun. Gas shouts in anger that he didn't get scared of them earlier, it was just that he couldn't hold it any longer that day, and so it leaked. I wonder if they're going to show a little flashback of that. That'd be pretty funny. Oil locates Gas at the Galactic Prison, but Goku and Gas teleport to another place again. Goku tries to turn Gas against Alec by saying, "Do you always follow your brother's orders? You're the strongest, so why don't you do just whatever you want?" So I really like that he's using his head too. He's trying to get into Gas's head through all of these teleportations, and he's trying to get through his head, trying to say that Alec is just using him, which he is. So maybe Gas might turn his mentality around a little bit. I don't know if he'll become a good guy, but maybe he'll possibly turn on Alec. That's always possible. But that's part 1. Let's move over to part 2 real quick. So part 2, Gas fires a barrage of ki blast at Goku and says that whatever he is today is all thanks to Elec. Goku is amazed to see Gas's huge respect for his older brother and asks him if it's okay to have such blind faith in him. I almost got killed by my older brother a long time ago, so you better be careful, says Goku. Gas is pissed. That's a really good reference. That might be one of my favorite things I've read in this chapter so far, because Goku is really, using his head over here, and I really like that. On the other hand, the Heaters give up on tracking Gas since they know he can take care of Goku easily, so Oil and Maki start moving towards Monaito to kill him. Dang, they're going in. I don't know how good they're gonna do, but we'll see. Goku and Gas are on the planet where Goku stopped in chapter 56 to ask the right way to Earth. So, another callback, look at that. From there, Goku teleports to a random planet where we see Whis and the Oracle Fish ride a dinosaur and enjoy eating the sundae. Oh, look at that. So Whis and the Oracle Fish popped up too. Goku asks Whis to take care of Gas for a minute and Whis agrees. Goku teleports back to planet Cereal and arrives at the right time before Oil and Maki are just about to attack Monaito. Oh, so Goku comes in clutch to save him too. The Heaters are surprised to see Goku to return alone. Meanwhile, Gas tries hard to concentrate and get back to planet Cereal, but he can't. He then asks Whis for directions and decides not to use instant teleportation and flies in that direction of space. This could be huge too, because I know a lot of people like measuring feats in Dragon Ball, so maybe depending on how fast Gas actually is able to fly all the way over to this distant planet Cereal, maybe people could come up with something based off that too. The Oracle Fish and Whis wonder who that guy was. I'm surprised they don't know. I'm sure that maybe they know and they don't care. Oatmeal in a new robotic body in a flying car has rescued Vegeta and has now come to take Goku, Granola, and Monaito back to Monaito's place. The Heaters just watched them get away. Maki asks Elec if she should release her instincts as well and fight Goku, but Elec rejects the idea since Goku is way out of their league and they must wait for Gas. He asks Oil to keep an eye on him. See, that's smart, because I'm sure they're highly outclassed against the Saiyans and Granola without Gas. That would make sense. Whis contacts Goku to tell him that Gas is out for planet Cereal with a tremendous speed. The group reaches Monaito's house and put Granola on the bed. Monaito then takes out Bardock's scouter and gives it to Goku. Vegeta takes the scouter and says that it's broken, but manages to find some audio data in it. Monaito confirms that it's the audio data from 40 years ago when Bardock fought Gas, and tells them that they might get to know how to beat Gas if they played that audio. So, wow, that's a big revelation, and I do know that part of this chapter is supposed to be a flashback of Bardock versus Gas, which a lot of us were hoping we would get to see. So now part 3, which is what I'm assuming would be that. Oatmeal accesses the broken scouter and plays the audio. It starts with Bardock asking Monaito to run away as fast as he can while he stops Gas. Monaito confirms that that is indeed Bardock's voice. Hearing Bardock's voice, Goku is stunned and remembers his final moments with Bardock and Gine, as Bardock tells him to survive no matter what. A new flashback of Bardock vs. Gas from 40 years ago begins. Chapter 82 is titled Bardock vs. Gas. So pretty straightforward title, but should be a good one nonetheless. Let me see. So I think chapter 83 will carry this over, just because we're seeming like we're getting to the end of this. But I don't think they'll do like Bardock versus Gas 2 like they did Gas versus Granola 2, but you never know. Little Gas recognizes Bardock to be a Saiyan since he's got a tail. He thought only lower class Saiyans had come to that planet, but that doesn't seem to be the case as Bardock proves to be a good fighter for a low class warrior. Little Gas fires a key ball at Bardock, but he deflects it and counters with an uppercut followed by a kick that sends Gas flying away. Bardock's counter beeps as Gas appears in front of them from the forest. Gas tells Bardock that he can't risk losing Alec's trust in him for someone like him. Since Alec ordered him to settle things with the survivors as quick as possible, he calls Bardock for another round as both the fighters stare at each other. The end note says everything that happened 40 years ago is finally, and the chapter ends there. So that's the big cliffhanger for this chapter. Seems like we'll be continuing on this big fight where something had to have happened for Bardock to be able to defeat Gas. So what that is something we're gonna have to find out. Let me know what you think it is. But overall, I think this chapter is sounding really promising, and it could be one of the best chapters in the arc. It feels like a very nice mix of action, comedy, as well as good plot progression to me. And then you're also throwing in a flashback of things that people have been looking forward to since the previous flashback, like maybe like 5-6 months ago. So I'm looking really forward to this one. I'll be sure to talk about it when it comes out, assuming everything goes as planned. But let me know what you think in the comments below. Be sure to leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe to my channel if you guys are new. Hope you guys have a good day or night. I'm Rewinds, and I'm out.